Hello. Today we will be having an overview of the basics of communication. So what is communication? Communication is derived from the Latin word communicare, which means to share. It is the act of conveying meanings from one person or group to another through the use of mutually understood signs, symbols, and semiotic rules. What are the types of communication? These are the types of communication: nonverbal communication, oral communication, and written communication. Nonverbal communication refers to communication with the use of gestures, facial expressions, tone of voice, eye contact, body language, posture, and other ways people can communicate without using language. An example could be when you look at your friend to tell them to be quiet when he or she is grinning at you while looking at your crushes. Next is oral communication. Unlike nonverbal communication, oral communication is the process of verbally transmitting information and ideas from one individual or group to another. Oral communication can be either formal or informal. An example of oral communication could be a face-to-face or telephone conversation as long as you are using a language. Lastly is written communication, and from the name itself, you are transmitting messages from written words or visual images. Examples of written communication are chats, poetry, drawings, and many more. And for good communication, one has to establish a good rapport. But what is a rapport? A rapport is a close and harmonious relationship in which the people or groups concerned understand each other's feelings or ideas and communicate well. So if you have a good rapport, you can communicate with people with trust and sympathy. But how can we achieve a good rapport? We should have self-confidence, we must understand people, can be enthusiastic, make eye contact, and should be interested in communicating. But if there is successful communication, there is also a barrier to communication which stops the sender and receiver to achieve successful communication. These are the barriers to communication: language, noise, overload, emotion, gaps, and inconsistency. But there are ways to overcome these barriers. We just need to do the following. This Powtoon can't exceed 3 minutes because, there's payment and I'm broke. So please bear with this shortness. Haha lol, I apologize for the sudden informality. Anyway, I hope that you learned something from this. Thank you.